Ashley was alive then. We connected instantly. I was Phil's biggest fan. He was the brother that I never had. I was convinced over the years that I would play a huge role in Phil's future, surely finding one of my friends to marry him. Apparently, I thought he was funnier and more charming than they did. I won't lie, and Ashley knows this, over the years of Phil's dating, I've lost many, many friends. Gained a few, if you count Facebook, and definitely had my heart broken a few times. Eileen and I have spent many moments comforting each other at the loss of potential love for Phil. And then came Ashley. Truthfully, I didn't put much stock into her or his excitement about her. I had given up hope that Phil would ever have his own love story. I met Ashley for the first time in my backyard on a hot summer day. She was wearing a black maxi dress and white denim vest. She was very tall, very young, and very blonde. We were not off to a good start. I did, however, love the fact that she didn't walk over and kiss and hug me, despite the fact that Ralph, shirtless of course, came over, hugged and kissed her on their first meeting. She simply looked my way, waved, and was like, hey. I wasn't getting excited, but I was really starting to kind of like her. As Ashley and Phil's relationship developed, Ashley unexpectedly grew on me. She was the first girl who really wasn't too worried about whether or not we liked her. There's this ease about her, a genuine person who doesn't try too hard, says it like it is, but leaves you with a sense of loyalty and commitment. Ashley has already become the other half to our Uncle Phil. She DJs all of the dance parties with songs I've never heard before. Along with my kids, she and Phil seem to know all the words quite well. She sends group text check-ins and casual conversations whenever they seem to be necessary, and she's often the final say on most clothing choices. And she always lets the kids try her drinks, just a sip, of course. They love when Uncle Phil and Ashley will be around. It's a guaranteed good time. Ashley's perspective is usually spot on, and Phil, over the years, has taken the role uncle to new levels. Words cannot describe, but I am grateful beyond for their connection, impact, and interactions with our children. I think Phil and Ashley find themselves a little surprised to be at this place tonight. They had no plans for this, but as in the best of love stories we all know, this kind of just happens. In a mandatory pre-wedding interview I made them participate in, they both shared with me similar views about some of their fears, like living in the same state eventually. And some of their hopes and dreams, like living in the same state eventually. Actually, they both said that, one for fears, one for their dreams. I think they might be onto something. Ralph, what do you think? Yeah? But marriage for them has become more defined as their love has grown and developed in a more traditional way than I think they even realize. Love to them is about being partners, enjoying each other and a connection that's unique to them. They're a team through good and bad, and luckily we know Ashley will keep Phil in check. And I knew this was it when Phil told me it's more important for Ashley to be happy than even himself. So the way I see it, you fell in love by chance, but you're here today by choice. You've chosen to be with someone who enhances you, who makes you think, makes you smile, and makes you a better person. You're about to make a promise to each other that you intend to keep. You're going to vow to take care of each other, to stand up for one another, and to find happiness in each other. There's a simple premise to each of these promises. You're vowing to be there, and you're teaming up and saying to the other, every experience I'm going to have, I want you to be part of it. So it's time to get down to brass tacks and talk vows. Ready? After I recite each vow, I'll ask you both to say I do, together in front of your friends and family, as a way of acknowledging the bond you are creating with this union. Ashley and Phil, do you promise to be true and loyal to each other always? Yeah. Do you promise to communicate fully and fearlessly? Do you promise to value your differences as much as your common ground? Do you promise to be each other's partners, not in a possessive way, but to work together as part of a whole? And finally, do you promise to view these vows and your marriage not as obligations, but privileges that come along with choosing to marry one another? These are off to a great start. Hey, Ralphie, do you have the rings? Traditionally, the passage of marriage is marked by the exchange of rings. These rings are a symbol of an unbroken circle of love, love freely given that has no beginning and no end. No giver and no receiver. For each is the giver and each is the receiver. May these rings always remind you of the vows you have taken. Ashley, please repeat after me as you place the ring on Phil's finger. With this ring, I join my life in yours, which we will strive together to fill with love, trust, and respect. Phil, with this ring, I join my life in yours, which we will strive together to fill with love, respect, and trust. Okay, hopefully now you're past all those pregame nerves. But before we make it official, I have a few more things to say. As you go forward today, know this event will rank as one of the happiest days in your life. And as you enter this journey together, I'm sure you're feeling invincible. Now, I'm not here to burst your bubble in any way, but I thought I'd share a quick highlight reel, if you will, of my 20 plus years of marital wisdom and advice in a way that I think you and many of your guests here can already relate to. Marriage is hard, very hard. It's about compromise, compassion, and partnership. It's about choosing the person you want next to you in your biggest moments. It's like picking the perfect assistant coach. Love sometimes won't be enough. Marriage is just like basketball. You have a mindset, philosophy. You're tactically prepared with a game plan, and then a torn ACL, another concussion, or a random wisdom tooth surgery pops up. So you can be as prepared as possible, but life will throw you a curveball or a drug test, considering the analogy. But here is the beauty. Win or lose, you pick up, regroup, and get out there again for the next play. You rethink the game, rerun the plays, and hope for the best, because at the end of the day, it's always for the love of basketball. The love for each other. Look around you right now. These are the people who have been your biggest fans over the years. We cheer you on, we support your decisions, we stand proud on those big wins, and we call you after the tough losses. You are surrounded by love, and we are all here to witness it, bless it, but mostly to say that we were part of it. So when times get rough, call a timeout. Regroup, remember your long-term goals, and find a way to just get through the next play. And when in doubt, look around to your bench. You still have plenty of options out there to help you out. So we've all waited a really long time for this, your biggest game yet. So if everyone's ready, Phil and Ashley, I am honored and proud to announce you for the first time, Mr. and Mrs. Stern.